Be it resolved that BUSAC bans the use of video recording devices during council meetings with the exception of presentation. All those in favor, please raise your hand. Opposed? Well, we'll get there.
Keep your hand up if you want to do it.
I didn't seriously just passed it.
Yeah,
It did. I was listening to somebody's social media crash though.
Extensions. Noted.
No, the extension. Maybe not. Everyone from that old freedom. Oh, media.
Keep your hand up if you want to do it.
Thank you. Motion carries 7-5-17. Motion carries 7-5-17. This motion is passed. You ask all video recording devices to be turned off.
I'm not going to.
You will, or you'll be asked to leave.
You're going to have to actually proceed with it.
All right. I'm going to have a 5-minute recess, please. Is there a mover and a seconder? Mr. Campbell, second, Ms. Hunter. Thank you. Roll the council.
Yeah, well, I saw this, and since I have the ability to leave this room, despite being a non-paying student, I'm going to have to be asked to leave, and I'm going to have to be forcibly removed, unfortunately. So, I mean,
I don't want, I'm telling you, I don't want to hire anything.
I didn't want to have to do this. I want to simply film the proceedings. I don't think that they work. If the council feels it has an authority to do the camera, the council will have to demonstrate bylaws, and they have that.
Event. Of course, the benefit of filming is that there's no editorial content. You just simply have the truth right in front of you on video. And I certainly did not expect this to become some sort of occupation. I'm here to report and provide journalism of this council. This is the first meeting that Brock TV has attended within a couple of years. You just banned Brock TV. You didn't ban Shandor Ligetfalvy and Brock Buzz, but you turned Brock TV away. You're asking Adam Marshall, who's currently filming on behalf of Brock TV on a $3 per credit fee, you're asking him to turn off the camera as well. You people are paying $3 per credit to Brock TV. Brock TV is here providing its media. The fact that you've asked Adam Marshall to turn off his camera, you've asked Brock TV to turn off their camera, only demonstrates the true colors of this council. It's absolutely outrageous that 17 of these people abstain. Yeah. So what's on the line today is a presentation from FedUp. A $2.80 per credit fee is being proposed by student petition, as well as the entertainment fee, which is $120 per first year fee, being presented by the executives. So would you like to explain that for the public?
I will. I do understand the whole sake of transparency taking place. My issue was just, I mean, as you've commented with me and I've commented with you, council this year isn't really being talkative. And I want council to be talkative.
Who asked you to do this?
I did.
This is your idea?
Yes. No one has ever asked
Did you
me.
ask anyone in advance?
No.
Did you talk about this prior to?
I asked Josh Stone the steps that I would take. So, how, so I mean, is it a motion? Do I do it at the beginning? Just in terms of like the actual.
Right.
I guess Robert should do it.
So you understand that we were here not even to speak up. You understand that we were here not to speak, but to film. And what we were going to be filming is presentations from FedUp and from the entertainment fee.
That's why presentations are allowed, right? Like that's one of the reasons why we put it in there.
So we're allowed to stay here. So when can I turn on and off the camera?
At the beginning of a presentation.
Well, how do you claim that authority?
I don't. That was one thing that we discussed in council.
Discussed in council.
We just had that discussion.
But you understand now that apparently council is in recess because I refuse to turn this off.
Yeah.
That is okay with you?
No, I think, I mean, if that's, I mean, if we have disagreement.
I'm not supposed to be the center of attention here. I sat in the corner.
I'm getting a little flustered right now.
I don't know. Adam, you're part of Brock TV.
Yes.
You were here for the motion and for the vote.
Yeah.
Did you capture that on film?
Yes, I did.
And can I ask you, speaking personally, how do you view this particular motion?
I think it's a fucking joke.
I'm sorry?
It's a fucking joke.
Right.
It's embarrassing, and I'm getting paid by the student union to come here. I was assigned to come and cover this BUSAC meeting
Right.
by a manager of the student union.
Right.
And then I get here, and student councilors kick me out.
Right.
Like, I'm a student too. I'm a
Yeah.
paying student.
Yeah.
So I'm
Well,
not.
how do you feel about me?
Security
me
shows up and
refusing
takes,
to turn off the camera?
I haven't stopped rolling.
Right. You're still filming
Yeah.
as well.
If security shows
Alright.
up and takes the camera away, they can take it away.
That
But
would be,
I'm not leaving.
I would be quite outlandish.
Yeah,
Do you
what?
believe that council, as I argued, do you believe the council has the authority to tell us? we
I
can't
don't
be
see
here?
how.
Only based on what could they ask an individual to leave? Like if I was not.
If we were being out of order, that's
Out of
one
order
thing.
is
If we're
one-
interfering with the process of council, but we're not. We're standing in the back.
I don't believe I was.
I'm
I am
standing
now.
in the back room.
Apparently, I am now. Okay. Well,
And now the whole meeting's held up to you.
yeah. We spent at least 25 minutes on this. This is not what I expected today.
No, that's completely out of left field. I don't know what the fuck Campbell's problem is.
Right.
He was like during the election. He was on a referendum team. He was on camera in a debate that I filmed, and I was running the debate. And I had no problem being on camera.
What about
That
this
bad.
idea? What about this idea that councilors are shy because the camera's here?
As far as I know, he's the only one that has a problem with being on camera because, I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
I don't know.
There was a motion at council to ban recording, with the exception of presentations. So reportedly, I refused to turn my camera off, and as a result, security was called. We've been standing here for about 15 minutes waiting for security. So apparently, moments from now, a security guard either is in the hall or will come out and talk to me. That's just the way it is. It's very bizarre, a completely unexpected turn of events this evening. I was not intending to be the center of attention this evening. What is the center of attention is an entertainment fee being proposed by the BUSU executive. Of course, that presentation, apparently according to the bylaws, still will be filmed by Brock TV. But I suppose because I've made this stand, I won't be here. But that's quite all right because we have Daniel Nardone from The Bug and we have Adam Marshall from Brock TV still here filming. They're going to be filming the presentations, but apparently they're no longer going to be filming Open Question Period. They're no longer going to be able to film Oh Canada. That is now privileged information. Again, the argument made by Mr. Campbell was that the presence of cameras was intimidating to councillors. Of course, what Mr. Campbell doesn't acknowledge is that the social game of council is actually what's intimidating. Not at all the presence of cameras, but the presence of the hidden hand. Hi, how's it going?
Can you just talk to your head
Yep,
for a second?
absolutely.
Do you have any stuff here?
Oh, I sure do. Here. Oh, okay.
Do you have your student card on you?
I have a student card indeed.
Thank you very much.
So you were, someone explained to you the situation here today?
Yes.
Great.
Well, you know why we're called here. BUSU just passed a motion that banned all video recording devices in their meetings for BUSAC.
Yes.
Okay.
That's not accurate. The motion was no video recording except in cases of presentations.
Okay, so that's what the, so you've been asked to turn your video camera
Yes.
recording device off?
Yes, I have.
And you've refused?
Correct.
Okay. That goes against what the motion that was passed and that is effective immediately.
So is there, do they have the authority to actually make that motion?
If the motion passed, if the motion passed, it's done deal. It's just like a law in government. Once it gets passed, it becomes law.
But we are in Canada, which has a Charter of Rights and Freedoms. So are they,
They're a
They're
group on
within
campus.
their rights to pass motions. If motions are brought up right? Anybody can bring a motion up. If it receives the required amount to pass, which is normally 50% plus one,
Okay.
then if that gets met, then the motion passes.
So what?
And it is then effective.
So what options are you now faced with, in terms of approaching me?
You can be in there, have no problem with you being in there.
Yes.
Providing your cell phone is not recording.
So as long as I'm complying with the bylaws, I'm still welcome to stay.
Right, you just gotta turn your phone off.
Okay. So at this point, I'm not being asked to leave or anything like that
You are if you continue to use your phone.
inside the council chamber during
Right.
during the
Presentation.
during the proceedings.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you very much for that. I appreciate your communication with me. The decision I will make is to sit and not film.
Is that we have a big story here,
Yeah.
and it's a really unfortunate story.
Right. It's completely unexpected on my behalf. I mean, I came here just to report on these presentations.
Yeah, because
And it's only because of fundamental freedom, the Charter of Rights and Freedom, the fundamental
Yeah.
freedom to film is being
Well, I mean, yeah, like you
challenged here that I have stood up to decide to say,
even
fine,
these
let's have that
folks,
challenge.
however, I realize under the circumstance that they booked the room, and that technically, if we were to continue filming due to their policy, it could be maybe seen as a trespass or something, Sandor, right? And that these folks are just fulfilling a duty, right?
Well,
You know?
it remains unclear upon which authority they have to tell anyone that they can leave the room unless they're contravening the
Well, they
rules of
booked.
order.
Well, you see, the thing is
But they've
that
created a new rule of order.
yeah, but Busak has booked the room, right?
Mhm.
And so they have jurisdiction over the room. You see what I'm saying, right? So what?
Sure.
So what I'm saying, we've
But
definitely.
they are publicly elected representatives.
Yeah, and we've definitely made our, moment, as it were. So I think we're best just to kind of be on our way and then just document this and start putting this out in the social media because, I mean.
Yeah,
you know,
well, I'm gonna
so-
watch the rest and see what Adam's saying.
Oh, okay.
I will, you will not be required to be called back this evening.
Thank you, Marcel.
Thank you.
All right, guys, anyway.